that everything is. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold up, hold on. Let me fix this on my end. All right, yeah, you've got access to it now.
Okay. What do I do? It's a little different looking now, huh? Okay. Just
Yeah,
window.
you don't have all 17 monitors in front of you this time
Ah,
around.
ah. Okay. Let's see. What is this all about?
It would still work the same way though. It still works the same way.
It does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You just select the one that you're gonna be using.
Okay. All right. Hopefully I'm doing it right.
I have got Micron on the screen right now.
Okay, you got it, but I can't see it. All right, here it is. All right, so you guys can. Okay, hold on. So let me do this. Let me pull this over here. All right, this is how I do things because I'm just not very. All right. So is that all you can see? Is just the microns?
Correct.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me pull it over like this a little bit. It's not even what I want to start with. Um. Okay. Let me kind of. Oh God, I keep losing it. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Uh, all right, I'm just gonna work on it like this. All right, so hey everybody, hope everybody's good. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you guys have been doing well in these markets. But I've been kind of posting a few things, telling you guys about what's been happening, what I see in the market daily, and what's happening is that we're having these wide swings, and we're having these false breakout rallies, and I know that it's providing opportunities. I know yesterday I believe it was SPY. Let me see if I can bring it up, and oops, we had a crazy we had a crazy move up and a crazy move down yesterday. Um, yeah, there it is. Make it a little smaller. Uh, so all the markets from the day before. Can you see this, Patrick?
Yeah, we get it. That's the spy now.
You're gonna, you're gonna be my okay. All right. Listen, I don't have my epic pen over here. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. Um, I don't know why I can't seem to get it up on my deal here, but from the day before, you see how this started to sell off. Okay, so from here to about right here, yeah, I can just use my crosshairs. Okay, that's kind of a wide gap, kind of a wide gap. Okay, this was the start of the session here, obviously right inside the trap zone, so we don't mess with that. But what I wanted to talk to you about, and this is an inverse, I've been seeing a whole lot of wedges. I talked a little bit about it in Clubhouse today. I didn't want to go all the way into it because some people aren't in the accelerated course. But wedges occur when you see this flat 200 right here, the orange, I mean, the red line here, the flat 200. And then you've got the 8 and you've got the 20. And you see how it's kind of, oops, I'm keep pressing the button. You see how it's kind of wedging in, causing this, we could call picture strength, picture weakness, whatever. I'm seeing a lot more of these. And what's happening is they're creating phenomenal moves. Okay. They're creating phenomenal moves. When you see this wedge starting to happen, just look for your entry opportunity. Okay. Right here, you had 100% retracement of the red candle right there at the 200. Okay. And then from there, you see we had a move, we had a little pullback, move, pulled up. Anyway, finish up here at the high today. Let's say finished anywhere was at say 409.50 up to what, 417. That's a heck of a move.
Mrs. Tony, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you too. I just can't hear.
Okay. I think we are on your end. If he sees my message, he's on the floor and 24th floor.
Looks frozen.
Yeah.
He might be. He was having some connect mess. You're
Want to go all the way into Kendall right there.
some sound issues on your end earlier.
Not happening. So okay, I see you now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're back.
So, okay, so I didn't say that Hawaii had the best connections, internet. And I noticed that today when I was trading. My trades were not like, I mean, usually I put it in and bam, I get a response. I get a fill immediately. So that was not happening. So, LA, can you hear me? Got me, Colleen? Good, Colleen? We
I got
okay.
you. I can hear you
Okay.
now.
You guys, real big. You know what? I'm making it short and sweet because I got to get out there anyway. But listen, guys, I just wanted to show you guys this stuff. Let me pull it up over here. Maybe if I pull it up over here, and then I bring it up. Let's see if that happens. Okay, okay, and then, hey Pat. So now I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole share screen thing.
Yeah, you should be good. You should be good.
Okay. Now,
Worst
what
case
may
scenario,
happen?
I was just gonna say, just because of bandwidth, kill your camera when you share your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you do that? Where it says stop video? Just
Stop video. Yes.
Right. That's all right. Got a good P&L. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, let's
All right.
see.
So we've got. Are you trying to go on Intel right now, or?
I'm trying to bring that over. Can you see that?
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. All right, good. So now hit my stop video, or did you already stop it?
Well, yeah, there you go. Now you've stopped it. You're good.
Okay. Can you still see the Intel?
We still got you. Yes, sir.
All right, good. Ugh. All right. So the other day in Intel, it was on the first actually. So I'm gonna go back a couple of days. That's the third, that's the second. This was a really good trade based upon that same wedge. I talked about it, I think, earlier here today. Okay, check this out. Okay, everybody can see it, right? We're good, Pat? Everybody can see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're still good. We're still good.
Okay, again. Okay, so on the other trade, on that SPY trade, I showed it where it was the trade moved up. Okay, and it moved up. What was it, $7 or something like that? Something ridiculous. Okay, look, I want to show you guys the power of what's happening when these stocks are getting trapped. Okay, Yeah, we create the picture of weakness or the picture of strength, but I want you guys to see what's happening with this 20. Like right here, I was trying to show you guys earlier, the green candle and the red candle getting trapped inside here. All right, you got this flat 200. Man, something's got to give, and I think I posted that on our Facebook the other day. Something has got to give, and when it's almost like the champagne, you shake it up, you're shaking up your champagne, and then you take the cork off of it, and then boom, so the explosion is happening right here out of these wedges. Okay, I want you guys to start looking for these because they're becoming more and more apparent for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm seeing more of them. I am. Okay, I am. So because of that, I want you guys to be aware of what's happening with these. Okay. And then you see the trade that happened here. Okay. So you have the two. This is what I was trying to explain earlier. Okay. In Clubhouse. Okay. You have the two green candles. All right. You got a halt right up here. You got the green candle, and then you got the red candle was darn near identical to it. Next candle is the red candle, but we didn't get our second red candle, right? So again, the pressure starts to build inside of these wedges, okay? And as it starts to build, the bigger the move you're going to have, it's not like a cow, the bigger the move you're going to have, in that direction, in this case, downward direction, okay? All right. So then we got here, we finally got the two red candle follow through below the 200. And then from there, we got the move down, pretty significant move from somewhere, around 44.50 down to 40, whole dollar move on Intel. That's big. They trade a lot more shares at $44 than you can at $400. So those are big moves. Also too, and I'll bring another one up, but I know you guys got this. I'll bring another thing up too.
Real quick, Mr. Tony.
Yeah.
If you missed that halt, where would your entry be then at that point?
If you miss,
let's say you've already missed that spot, and exactly right.
Right here.
And
right here. Second red candle. Right there. You got one red candle right here with the body traded down through the 200. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you got your confirmation, second red candle down below the 200. So this candle right here would be your entry.
So, Mr. Tony, when you say wedge, are you referring to like the 20 and the 8 making that like wedge, or are you referring to the two candles reversing inside of it?
No. But I'm glad you asked that, because if you asked that, it meant somebody else was maybe. So, Colleen, it's just this move. I wish I had my little pen, but it's this angle here that's being created right here. See that? You got the 8, you got the 20, and you got the 200, and it's all coming together. And a lot of pressure is forming right in this area here. So all at that point we're looking for is that confirmation of it breaking that 200, which is our second red candle.
Got it. That makes sense. Thank you for that.
But we're seeing a lot of those, Colleen. We're seeing, I showed you in that SPY one where it moved to the upside. I had one today in AMD, I believe it was. Or was it Micron? I'm going to show you guys another one. But I think, you know what, Pat? I think I have to go out with the stop sharing, and then I got to pull another chart and then come back in. Is that okay, Pat?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm going to hit the stop sharing because I think that's what happened. I'm going to hit the stop sharing. Okay, now I'm going to change the chart symbol to, I think it was AMD.
It was AMD. I see it.
Yeah. Can you see it now?
Yeah. Well, not on your screen, but I saw it.
Oh, no? Okay. Okay. All right, Pat. So now I'm going to go. Okay, let me put this over here. All right, Pat. So now I'm going to come back, and then we're going to do the share screen. And then bam. And then I'm going to bring this one back in. All right. Can you guys see the AMD now?
Not yet. No screen share yet, right?
No screen share yet? All right, hold on.
Really hurt Vasilevsky, but he was able to work. And then when the guys came on the ice to practice, he took off. The other guys took over the net. When you saw the numbers, he doesn't throw in.
How about that?
Yep, we got you now.
Okay, cool. All right, so I can make this a little wider. And then can I spread this out a little bit, like to the basically same scenario occurred. AMD, see this wedge occurring right here, or a triangle. I don't know. I think wedge sounds better because I like to use. I wish I had my pen. I like to use the word wedge because like a wedge of pie that you would get, you know, from the North Shore that had macadamia nut and cheesecake. Pat, did you guys finish that off, by the way?
I think I took care of that entire pie myself, honestly. But
okay.
Now I see why you call it a wedge.
I gave you like a wedge. I gave you a big old chunk of pie. Anyway. All right. So look, guys, same thing occurring right here again. Got the 8, got the 20. We got this pressure forming right here in this little area here, kind of creating this little wedge. I know picture of weakness kind of forms down in here, but I just want you guys to be aware of what's happening, how powerful these moves are becoming off of these wedges, okay? All right? And it's just really, you see that explosion. At the certain point, you're just waiting for the breakthrough because the 200, that's the other thing. The 200, I don't know if you guys have been recognizing it lately, has been really respected lately. I don't know if you're noticing it on your trades and your charts. Go back and look. The 200 is getting some serious respect right now because the 200, I told you, is the granddaddy. The 200 is the only thing that's holding a lot of these stocks up in place. They are so weak right now. But again, the market's not just going to sell off all at one time. It's called capitulation, and capitulation is going to be for a while. I think, you know, could be 20, 30% more on these. But the 200 is getting seriously respected in a lot of our trades right now. So I'm looking to see if it can, in fact, break that 200, then you're going to get some big moves. Same to the upside, like I showed you guys in SPY and the other one. Okay. That's what's going on right now. Okay. The other thing that I really want to make sure that you guys are doing, which I hope you're doing, I really, really hope you're doing, because I know a lot of you guys are trading options. Please, 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 I may have to go out. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Trade, it didn't give it to me. It didn't give me all of it. Trade with your daily candles. Go in and look at your candles, okay? All right. Somebody just sent something to me.
That made such a difference for me when you brought that up. Like it was like perfect timing. And not that I think it was just like a good reminder at that point in time to like go back to the chart. And I started doing that like since I think you might have said that in your update in our
I think I did on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I saw it. And I like since that day I like double checked the candle before I jump into anything, and that's helped like loads.
Yeah. You've got to right now. And that's what remember I was talking about whether or not you're in a trade or whether or not you're in a scalp. If you look and you see that your candle, your daily candle happens to be green and you're trying to take on a short, okay, you want to make sure that your daily candle, you know, you're trading with your daily candle. And if you see that the setup is there, even though the daily candle color may not be there, then you know this is not going to be a trade. This is going to be a scalp. So the minute I can take,
how long before is it valid? Like, do we say like an hour we can start checking it, or as soon as the day starts we could check it?
No, not at the beginning of the day. You need to give it at least 45 minutes to an hour. Once you have 45 minutes to an hour, then it has established a trend for you. Okay. How you doing, Zay?
I'm doing good, Mr. T. I'm doing real good.
Are you doing better? We were talking the other day, You
Oh
gonna get
yeah,
back to
yeah. I'm still working on it. I'm identifying it more, but I
good.
gotta take that trade. I gotta take the trade. I'm identifying it though. What you told
All
me
right,
to, so
all right.
I'm seeing it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So touch bases with me, okay? Because I gave you a little bit of a project to do. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. All right. I know you. I know we're gonna get that. So yeah. So anyway, you guys have got to determine whether or not you're going to be taking a trade or you're going to be uh, engaged in a scalp. If you're engaged in a scalp, I need you guys to take profits. Don't sit there and look for long runs. Don't think you're going to catch the A train and this thing's going to go forever. It's not. Okay. If that candle is if the daily candle is green, but this trade you got where the setup is right there is a short, whatever you can get out of it, take it. Just take it. Okay. If you can make, 50 cents, 25 cents, whatever it is on the trade, take them. Okay. Because we're going to keep getting these false rallies. And even though there's false rallies, it's not to say you can't make the money. Go ahead and still take the trade and make the money. But understand this is not a long-term trade for me. I'm getting in this as a scalp. Okay, whatever I can make, if I make $100, $500, that whatever, I don't know how heavy you guys trade, whatever it is, that's significant enough for you to go ahead and take your profits and kill the trade off. Do it if you're in a scalp. Now, if you are in a trade, if your daily candle is green and the setup is long, then you're going to be a little bit more conservative and you're going to go back to the rules. And you're going to say, okay, if I happen to catch an 8 and it's moving on the 8, am I going to move over and make the 8 my stop? And if so, if it starts to trade narrow, when they start to come close to one another, hold on, let me bring this back over. When the 8 and the 20 starts to close, trade close to one another, do I hop over to the 20 and trade the 20 down, even though this is not a good candle to show that.
You're still on a daily as well. There you go.
Yeah,
now you're in the 20.
It was a daily, kind of tough. Can I trade? Can I hop over and trade onto the 20? Leave the 8 and go over to the 20. That's not a good example either. But you guys know, we've talked about this enough. You guys know what I mean. Sometimes when they start to narrow, is there anything in here? Let me see. When they start to narrow, okay, and it'll break. Say it breaks, like right here, it broke it. But you can say, do I really want to go ahead and get out of this trade here because I got my 2 candle break, even though I have a bottoming. This is the weakest bullish candle here, okay? Do I want to hop over to the 20? I give you guys that opportunity, that feature. I can jump over and say, okay, I'm still gonna stay in the trade and I'm gonna hop over to the 20, but the 20 is it. The 20 is really the star of the show anyway, because you see, even though you got this pullback and you got the 2 candle break here, this is good. I'm glad I just pulled this up. And you still had an opportunity because we read candles because we know what our candles are. 1, 2, and 3, we know what our Fibonacci is. Okay, that I would be okay with if you showed me this trade. I'm okay with you staying in there and hopping over to the 20 and leaving the 8. Yeah, it broke the 8, but look, man, I had a third candle with a topping tail, the weakest bullish candle there can be. I'm still inside the 20, and then boom. Had you gotten out of that trade, look at the move you missed out on. That's huge. And that's at what's the dollar? That's somewhere around 106.90 to 105 or so. $1.50. I don't know. That's a significant move. Okay.